very quick, rapid, very quick, rapid, very big, enormous, very big, enormous, very clean, spotless, very clean, spotless, very sure, certain, very sure, certain, very funny, hilarious, very funny, hilarious, very necessary, essential, very necessary, essential, very clear, obvious, very clear, obvious, very cold, freezing, very cold, freezing, very pretty, beautiful, very pretty, beautiful, very easy, effortless, very easy, effortless, very exciting, exhilarating, very exciting, exhilarating, very good, amazing, very good, amazing, very happy, delighted, very happy, delighted, very hot, sweltering, very hot, sweltering, very short, brief, very short, brief, very small, minuscule, very small, minuscule, very strong, powerful, very strong, powerful, very tired, exhausted, very tired, exhausted, very poor, destitute, very poor, destitute, very ugly, grotesque, very ugly, grotesque, very weak, frail, very weak, frail, very stupid, idiotic, very stupid, idiotic, very hungry, starving, very hungry, starving, very careful, cautious, very careful, cautious, very old, ancient, very old, ancient, very often, frequently, very often, frequently, very dull, tedious, very dull, tedious, very dry, arid, very dry, arid, very difficult, arduous, very difficult, arduous, very creative, innovative, very creative, innovative, very upset, distraught, very upset, distraught, very bad, awful, very bad, awful, very smart, intelligent, very smart, intelligent, very mean, cruel, very mean, cruel, very confused, perplexed, very confused, perplexed, very special, exceptional, very special, exceptional, very calm, serene, very calm, serene, very talented, gifted, very talented, gifted, very tasty, delicious, very tasty, delicious, very wet, soaked, very wet, soaked, very angry, furious, very angry, furious, very cute, adorable, very cute, adorable, very fancy, lavish, very fancy, lavish, very accurate, exact, very accurate, exact, very nice, lovely, very nice, lovely, very perfect, flawless, very perfect, flawless, very scared, petrified, very scared, petrified, very shiny, gleaming, very shiny, gleaming, very shy, timid, very shy, timid, very simple, basic, very simple, basic, very thirsty, parched, very thirsty, parched, very windy, blustery, very windy, blustery, very worried, anxious, very worried, anxious, very empty, desolate, very empty, desolate, very hard, difficult, very hard, difficult, very light, luminous, very light, luminous, very rich, wealthy, very rich, wealthy, very smelly, pungent, very smelly, pungent, very thin, skeletal, very thin, skeletal, very unhappy, miserable, very unhappy, miserable, very warm, hot, very warm, hot, very slow, sluggish, very slow, sluggish, very wide, expansive, very wide, expansive, very willing, eager, very willing, eager, very loose, slack, very loose, slack, very lively, animated, very lively, animated, very unlikely, improbable, very unlikely, improbable, very roomy, spacious, very roomy, spacious, very interesting, fascinating, very interesting, fascinating, very valuable, precious, very valuable, precious, very fierce, ferocious, very fierce, ferocious, very loved, adored, very loved, adored, very wicked, villainous, very wicked, villainous, very risky, perilous, very risky, perilous, very rude, offensive, very rude, offensive, very great, terrific, very great, terrific, very dirty, filthy, very dirty, filthy, very fat, obese, very fat, obese, very far away, distant, very far away, distant, very expensive, costly, very expensive, costly, very important, crucial, very important, crucial, very nervous, apprehensive, very nervous, apprehensive, very pleasant, amiable, very pleasant, amiable, very confident, self-assured, very confident, self-assured, very faithful, loyal, very faithful, loyal, very sleepy, lethargic, very sleepy, lethargic, very smooth, sleek, very smooth, sleek, very noisy, deafening, very noisy, deafening, very busy, swamped, very busy, swamped, very annoying, exasperating, very annoying, exasperating, very complete, comprehensive, very complete, comprehensive, very excited, thrilled, very excited, thrilled, very crowded, bustling, very crowded, bustling, very heavy, leaden, very heavy, leaden, very sad, sorrowful, very sad, sorrowful, very tall, towering, very tall, towering, very sweet, thoughtful, very sweet, thoughtful, very rainy, pouring, very rainy, pouring, very cheap, stingy, very cheap, stingy, very neat, immaculate, very neat, immaculate.